Hello, beautiful people. How are you all doing? Well, it's almost time to say goodbye to 2021 and welcome 2022 with great hopes and happiness. And I hope there'll be a lot of positivity all around the globe. Yes, we have suffered a lot since the pandemic broke out, but that's life. We need to fight it out, and we all have done it. And this was obvious in every day of our life when we lost a lot of our loved ones, but yet we started to move on and with a lot of positivity. Well, I'm very, very thankful to all of you for ushering in so much of love and support to my podcast, Breaking Barriers. Well, let me share something very, very special with all of you, and I hope you'll love to listen to this. When I was trained by the Australian Broadcasting Corporation's International Developments Initiative, WINS, that is Women in News and Sports, an initiative to help out women sports journalists in Asia and Pacific in the time of this pandemic, in the time of this lockdown, when a lot of sports journalists, general journalists have lost their jobs. There were a lot of cut downs in their organizations. That was the time when WINS came up with the idea of training some of the women sports journalists in these areas in Asia and Pacific. And I was chosen as one of them. And fortunately, Mike Williams, mentor, he taught us a lot of stuff. It was very difficult because the time zone was very different, and we had to adjust. I remember once I had to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and we were doing Zoom meetings, and we were learning under Mike Williams. And I was fortunate enough to learn so much under Mike. Mike is such a wonderful human being and a great professional, a thorough professional. He taught us, all of us, the ABCD of podcast, what podcast is all about, and how we can do it at home, sitting in our own residence, and how we can spread awareness through sports, community development through sports. And that was my motive. I wanted to create awareness. I wanted to focus more on women athletes, their stories, their struggle, their happiness, their frustration, along with the female coaches, female support staff. And that's what I started doing it right after my training. And I started my own podcast, Breaking Barriers. And till today, I have received so much of love, so much of appreciation, so much of support. I'm really, 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 really thankful to all of you for, supporting me throughout this journey. And a podcast is such a wonderful medium. It's such a strong medium, a medium that can creep into each and every nook and corner of the country, each and every area, each and every district, in not only in Assam, Northeastern India, but in different parts of the world. Because when I get to see, my statistics where people are listening my podcast, it's amazing to see when you get to know that, people in Jordan, people in Australia, people in Pakistan, people in America, in different parts of the country, they keep on listening to my podcast. So primarily, I chose to do it in English so that, that can be a connecting language. But yes, when time comes, I start doing it in a local language also, so that, a lot of people can get connected. A lot of people can, think that, this podcast is also for us, for regional people. So I'm also thankful to a lot of people who have sent in their, support and good wishes, Christmas messages, New Year messages from Indonesia, from Papua New Guinea, from Australia, and different parts of the country. So I'm really, really happy that also from Ghana, that so much of people have come up and supported me at this time of global crisis.
Hello to all the listeners of the podcast Breaking Barriers. I'm Aprilia from Indonesia, and I would like to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. May the warmth of Christmas be with you all year long, and the new year with the new hope, with the new chance, always be with you. And have a great holiday, and best regards from Indonesia.
Hi Prarthana, Karen here from the Women in News and Sport program, sending you festive greetings and to say I've loved listening to your podcast, Breaking Barriers. Keep up the good work, and I look forward to hearing more from you in 2022.
Hi, I am Lalchand Rajput. You are listening to Breaking Barriers. Here's wishing all the sports lovers a very happy Christmas and a New Year. Let's keep the sporting spirit on to 2022.
Hi, my name is Chibuogu Nnadiebulam and I work with the International Sports Press Association, AIPS. Here is wishing all the listeners of Breaking Barriers podcast a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. In spite of the COVID-19 pandemic, sport remains our solace, and it's amazing what our athletes achieve against all odds. Cheers to a bigger and better 2022.
Hey everyone, my name is Dini Rose Raiko. I'm a sports journalist from Papua New Guinea in the Pacific region. Look, Pratana and I go way back to 2017. We were part of the Women in News and Sports initiative. It's actually a program put together by the Australian Foreign Affairs and the Australian Broadcasting Corporation International Development, and eventually had the opportunity to cover the Commonwealth Games in 2018 on the Gold Coast. So I've known Pratana since then. Pratana is a professional, always a professional when it comes to her job, and she's very passionate. Her involvement and coverage of sports, especially with the focus on women's involvement in sports, and I think that was the that was the overall aim of the Women in News and Sports program, to equip us and empower us to be able to go out and cover women's involvement in sports, and in our own way contribute to spotlighting women who've gone out and have done great things in sports. So we work in the realms of community development in sports. So Pratana has gone on to create this podcast, Breaking Barriers, which is an excellent initiative, doing so great. I've been following it for the last couple of months since she came out with the Breaking Barriers podcast. Following her giving female athletes a platform to shine. Stories, behind the scenes stories, or stories behind a story. Anna has been doing a great job. I would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Hi Pro, congratulations on getting through the challenges of 2021 and for your commitment to the cause. Congratulations to everybody in India on a successful Olympics, but especially for the women. We look forward to bigger, brighter and better things in 2022, and hopefully the world can return to some sort of normal. In the meantime, keep fighting the good fight, Pro.
I am Anupam Nath, and I am a photojournalist associated with the Associated Press for quite some time now. I've been following Breaking Barriers podcast by Prathana for quite some time now, and through her podcast I would like to wish all the listeners of Breaking Barriers a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
Hello everyone, I'm Richa Verma, sports nutritionist, and I wish you a very Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas.
Hi everyone, my name is Aisha Zakari Ali. I'm a sports journalist from Ghana. I'm also a member of AIPS and a young reporter. I want to use this opportunity to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It is my prayer that whatever you were not able to achieve in 2021, may the Almighty give you the strength, the will and the zeal to achieve in 2022.
I would like to thank you all once again, and stay happy, stay positive, and do keep listening to Breaking Barriers. And I try to bring in the best of the best athletes and their coaches and different issues relating to sports. Thank you once again, and do connect with me. I'm available on Instagram, on Facebook as Breaking Barriers and Prathana Hajurika, and I'll see you again in 2022. Love you all.